thought I would make a quick video on Ron Paul, and that the revolution is still very alive. And if any of you missed the Ron Paul speech the other day in Tampa, I would definitely highly recommend to watch that. It was called "We Are the Future" rally. If you just type that in YouTube, or you can go down the description box and you can watch that. It was a really good speech, and unfortunately, they didn't invite Ron Paul to the Republican convention. They basically told him that if you don't support Mitt Romney, and blah blah blah, then we aren't going to let you speak. So basically they were asking him to compromise his beliefs, and Ron Paul was like, nope, I'm not going to compromise my beliefs. I'm not going to support a man that I don't believe should be president. And Ron Paul sticks to what he stands for, which is for the Constitution, and he's not going to compromise his beliefs. And so he held his own convention thing, had his own little rally, had about 10,000 people at it, and there was a lot of different speakers and stuff, but overall it was really cool. I had it actually live on my YouTube channel here the other day, if any of you have seen that. So yeah, I don't think that any of us should be discouraged if Ron Paul doesn't become president. But nevertheless, as time goes on, more and more people now are going to support this liberty movement, and eventually we will have a restored country and constitution. I mean, we have to believe it. We have to hope for the very best. We have to work hard for our freedom, And that's what we have to stay focused on, is fighting for our freedom, fighting for our liberty, upholding our Constitution. And that's what we have to fight for, and that's what we have to spread around, to other people. So I'm really thankful for all the work that Ron Paul and his campaign have done for our country and for the world, really. I'm happy that there's a man out there that really stands up for what he believes in. He wants to protect our liberties. He wants to bring home all these troops. He doesn't want to be fighting in all these wars, and that's a very good thing. And he realizes that people should have the freedom to drink raw milk if they want, to take nutritional supplements without the government telling us what we can and cannot do. So I thought that I would just, again, encourage anybody, that didn't watch that the other day, to go ahead and, watch that, because it's a really good eye-opener of things that are actually happening in the country, what our government's doing, all the corruption, in the government. Is just horrible. And it's really sad, the fact that, Ron Paul really should be the one in the spotlight. He should be the one in the media, and he should be our president. He's the right guy to be our president, and unfortunately they never put the right guy into office. They always pick the guy that they want to put in there, because they're the ones that follow the status quo. Well, Ron Paul doesn't follow the status quo, and he has a good voting record. He's been consistent for over 30 years of what he's been speaking about. And you can't beat it, He's just he's a good guy, and so yeah.